myself a little more together. Okay.
Well, good evening. Good evening. It is my pleasure and my honor to be here with just some of the foundation of the iconic historical House of Ebony. I'm going to move around and from box to box. So let me take it to my furthest left. Dex, let's talk to Dex. Dex, how are you? Dex, are you there?
We left.
Okay. Okay, Dex, we will come back to you. To my right, let's take it to the overseer, the icon, Uncle Mike Ebony. Mike, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. I'm looking forward to this night. I'm looking forward to having this Zoom tonight as well. We have a lot in store. You want to know about me, or you want to about the
Well,
weekend? So,
we'll get back to you. Let me keep on going around. Let me go around because more people are coming up in. This is the Ebony Storm. Okay, let's take it to the legend himself, Junior Light Bright Ebony. How are you?
Hey, how's it going, C's? Pretty good, pretty good. Can't complain,
Mm.
living life.
Okay.
Hope everybody's doing good as well.
Let's take it now to Tens and Chops himself. He's kept the name alive, Mr. J Rock, Mr. Gulf Coast. How are you?
What's going on? Just doing what I do, living how I live, getting it how I get it. What's up with y'all?
Okay. 757. I don't know who that is. Who are you? And tell them
Uh,
who you are.
I think that might be me. That's Rashad from well, I'm in Virginia, currently at work. Looking forward to, November 9th. Everybody pulling up, showing out.
Okay. Let's take it now to the icon himself, Roy Ebony.
Hi,
How are you,
Sophia.
Roy?
This is Sean at the front desk.
Hey, what up, man? How's everything? I'm Roy Ebony. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well.
I'm doing great. I'm always
Um,
happy to see you.
yes.
Let's take it to
Glad
my
to see you
madam.
guys.
Let's take it
Yeah.
to my madam, Miss Duchess herself. Hello, Miss
How's
Duchess.
everyone? How's everybody's doing? Hope to see everybody at the great event. Hope it be nice and pleasurable.
Yes, in the name and the word of Miss Duchess, make sure you come out to the affair.
The
Now
Lord
let
spare my life. I'll be.
always. And let me take it to E for life. Let me take it to Kwakwa. How are you? Did you hear me?
I don't think you can hear you.
Kwakwa, did you hear me?
Quack quack.
Yeah,
SQ.
good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. My apologies. At work,
Mm.
in the bag, but it's important to just support the Ebony. So here we are.
Good
E
evening.
for
Good
life.
evening. Can I get the politician himself, the icon, Granddaddy Dre? How are you?
I'm excellent, definitely excellent. Coming from an event on my way home and traveling in the car service, but definitely looking forward to the ninth. And I'm aware that many people are looking forward to the ninth. So let's make them understand that what you come to in an Ebony event, you get what you pay for and what you're looking forward to.
Thank you very much. Let's take it to Miss Midwest herself, the icon, Tayana. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Great. I'm looking forward to everybody, to seeing everybody. I haven't saw people in a long time, so I'm back out, you guys. So please come out and have a good time with us.
Okay. Can we take it to the iconic historian himself, Derek Prada Ebony? How are you?
What's Derek doing over there?
He's on mute.
Derek?
Derek, you're on mute, Derek. Get to unmute yourself.
Hey,
Derek, you're on
I'm
mute.
sorry.
Okay.
How was that? Hey, how is everybody doing? I'm glad to be here. It's good seeing everybody here. How are you, Caesar?
I'm
Good
doing
to talk
well.
to you. You was on my mind yesterday. I was talking about you, in good ways,
Imagine.
and it was
I'm
it was definitely
I
It was
love to be
definitely good.
I love good and bad. I love polarizing
No,
ways.
no bad for me. Never bad for me, but definitely good. But yes, I'm looking forward to November 9th. I was just talking to Dre a little earlier and just saying, man, the response that I get from so many different people, um, somebody need to be on mute. So that the world is coming to the Ebony Ball November 9th. They're looking forward to the game.
Okay, and last but definitely not least, Mr. Sean Roberts, how are you?
Doing well, doing well. Yeah, we just anxiously anticipating seeing everybody come out to the Ebony Ball. So we're really just, it's almost there. Hope everybody's prepared. So yeah,
Okay, so
definitely
let's get to it. The iconic House of Ebony. The last house ball was in 2017. Unfortunately, it could not finish because so many people came out and the venue couldn't accommodate. And it left a lot of people upset because, as we all know, Ebony, the House of Ebony is one of the oldest houses in the scene, but also a ball that iconically and historically everyone comes out to, from the older generations, current generations, from people choose to come to this type of event. One, because of the history, and two, because they know the type of quality they're going to get in return. So this time the ball is going to be at Amazora, correct?
That is
Um,
correct.
right in Jamaica, Queens. They can accommodate everyone. Big venue. So make sure you guys come out and come on time. So let's start with that. What time is the ball starting, everyone? Let's start with Mike. What time is the ball starting?
Well, doors are opening at 5 o'clock. The ball itself will start at 7 o'clock sharp. There will be a pre-show. Also, there are going to be vendors that are going to be allowed to address the crowd before the main arena, main ballroom opens up. But yes, it will open at 5 o'clock. LSS will start at 7. First category will be at 7:30.
And what about Grand March?
Grand March is going to be broken up into 3 segments
Okay, during the ball.
during the ball.
Okay, good. So everyone, Grand March, as you just heard, will be done throughout the ball within the categories, so the flow of the ball will not be disrupted. What is the entry price of the ball?
The entry is $50. That is the flat rate. $50. In and outs will be 70.
Okay, $50 to get in and 70 in and out. Okay. Are there any tables left for the house ball?
Sold out.
All tables are sold out. Is there any VIP tickets at all that anybody can purchase?
We will be announcing that towards the end of the month. But
Okay.
at this time, no.
Okay. Is there any pre or after parties that there's going to be happening or any aftermaths?
Friday, we're going to be doing a mixer with inviting house leaders and different members of the community to come and mix and mingle with some of the agencies as well as the pharmaceutical companies to get to know them on a personal level, so that it doesn't tend to be only when an event that we use each other or utilize each other, but to house able to communicate and be able to navigate their members to assistance if.
Okay. So of course, being the house that you guys are giving out a lot of cash. So I'm going to go a grand prize, and any one of you can tackle it after I read it and explain what exactly you're looking for and what you are expecting. So of course, in the name of the House of Ebony, what y'all are most known for forever, realness as a house, $5,000, checkmate, ready for war, prove while they were playing checkers, your house is playing chess. I'm sorry, whoever had that, if somebody can mute their in the background, is like some background noise.
Pretty much after the holidays.
That's
Okay,
my mommy Duchess.
Miss Duchess, Miss Duchess, you gotta mute it. It could be the background noise, whatever.
I don't have no noise in back of me.
Oh, it just kept turning green.
Okay, realness at the house, $5,000, checkmate, ready for war, prove while they were playing checkers, your house was playing chess. The runway is your board, Realness as a house. Assemble your players. King, queen, rooks, knights, bishops, and pawns. Details is a must. Modern day or traditional. The battle is on. $5,000. Who wants to talk about that?
I'll take that on. It's as I'm speaking to the whole concept of this is as everybody knows, realness is a house means realness. You cannot come in and walk this category if you do not have realness. Everyone walking this category must be real, no matter if it's butch queen realness, femme queen realness, butch queen and drag realness. Your strongest members representing your house should be on that floor. If you do not walk a realness category, you cannot walk this. You cannot be a part of the realness as a house production. You will be chopped. Your whole house will be chopped. Now, you could have somebody who's real as rain walk in this category. However, if they've never walked, they cannot walk this category. They can walk one of the other realness categories, but they cannot walk this category. I'm expressing that seriously because there's so many houses that I know that do not walk. They don't have that many realness people, and they are coming to walk this category. I'm just explaining to them that they need to make sure that their people have walk realness. Otherwise, they will not be allowed to hit the floor.
And this is also calling for like the best of the best, basically.
Yes, that's the best. You should make sure that only the superior members of your house are here.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, king, queen, that's up to your choosing. It should be your strongest realness people that are in those positions. How you choose to interpret your chessboard is up to you. You know, some people want to bring it in a fashionable way. Some people want to come in and bring it literally as king, queen, bishops, rooks. That is up to you and the judge to decide, you know, if this is suitable. But everyone must be real to walk this category.
$5,000. Again, you heard them. Everyone must be real. You must have walked realness before, and they have their own interpretation of what their board is, correct?
That is correct.
$5,000. Realness as a house. Grand prize number 2. Fashion as a house. $5,000. The ultimate clue team. We have been invited to Tyra, Duchess, White, and Mr. Bobby Blackie's men dinner. But an ominous turn has cast a shadow over what is billed to be a festive event. Someone has been murdered. Players try to figure out which of the colorful characters committed a murder. What weapon was used to commit the crime, and what room they committed the crime in? Was it Mr. Green, the high-fashion streetwear assassin, or best-dressed society figures Professor Bloom and Mrs. Peacock, Foot, Eye, and Bag Commander Colonel Mustard, or the label villain known to be all as Scarlet? Each of these characters can be male or female, but the categorical full complement is required to pull off to who done it. Each team possesses one secret weapon that, when exposed, will identify him or her as the ultimate fashion assassin, and the invite list as the ultimate clue team. What are you guys and gals looking for?
Okay. And I got Duchess on here, so I know she'll stop me if I'm correct. Each person who's walking this category and when that represents a specific fashion category, each person must be in that category, must be head to toe, whether it be high fashion streetwear, whether it be best dress, whether it be foot, eye, and bag. They must be completely accessorized and done. Okay. Each team has to have a secret weapon. Now, your secret weapon is up to you. It could be an accessory. It could be a specific. It could be a one. I guess a one. What do they call it? One? A unique. What do you call it? Well, it has to be. It could be. It could be an individual as well. It could be. You could bring your secret weapon. Could be an individual. It's up to It's up to you. But that secret weapon is what will be used to annihilate your competition. And so you must think hard about that. And when you bring that to life, you know, you get people who say they got a one-of-a-kind piece. You know, you have a judges panel that will be equipped to be able to pull that apart. You also have Dutch Tyra, you also have two other people who are judging who have made their names in fashion that will be behind that panel. And if y'all are not up to par, they will override a judge and have you chopped or eliminated. So you must come fully accessorized and equipped to win this. This is for $5,000.
The Ultimate Clue Team, $5,000. Fashion as a house. Is there any house? Is there any house in particular that you guys want to really see come out and slay that category?
London and Mugler.
Okay. The rematch from a couple of years ago. Okay.
Can
Lanvin and Mugler.
Can I just add something to Uncle Mike, because he had lost his train of thought, and I want to make sure people are clear when he was saying the secret weapon. He was also saying those, like he said, those one of a kind pieces. Y'all know how y'all like to come out here and say, "Oh, Donatella Versace made this just for me." Y'all gonna have people sitting on the panel that's gonna know if you're lying or not. But that is a secret weapon. If you know that these are one of a kind, it's only 5 made. Stuff like this came straight off the runway. Those type of things. So that's just. I ain't gonna give y'all too much. Y'all find your secret weapon.
I'd rather for them not to even say that. Just come through and bring it through.
That's it. I'm sorry. I had a brain freeze. I was sitting, we were talking about it, and I just completely got stuck. Please edit that out.
Yeah, J-Rock done told the people you had a senior moment. You caught that?
Because everybody's not equipped like that. So you know who's who and what's what. So don't embarrass yourself.
Okay. $5,000. Okay, now grand prize number 3. I already know this is going to be a crazy category. Open to all performance, $3,000 plus pot. Fortnite. It's 2019. You jumped off the bus and landed in the Tilted Towers in a rush to find supplies to protect yourself and take out the next girl on the floor. Tonight, bring it in an effect that represents your favorite Fortnite skin. We want to see creativity in your look. As not everyone is a gamer, we ask that you provide a picture of your reference of the skin you are taking inspiration from. Every season of Fortnite comes with an in-game twist. Tonight's twist, we're giving you an opportunity to protect yourself. $10 pot to enter. Who knows who may get the pot? Again, this is a battle royale. There is no house affiliation. Soft and cunt versus dramatic versus big boy versus big girls versus twister versus drags versus femme queen versus women. 8 trophies. Oh, and women's performance additionally is sponsored for $500 by the legendary overseer Isla Ebony, and may still battle for the 3,000. No legends. Who wants to take this category?
I'll take that on. For the Fortnite characters, we're looking for the signature characters. We know Fortnite is very much it has pretty much everybody you can think of in there. We don't want just any character you could bring it as. We want one of the signature characters. Like they have Flashman, Shadow Monkey, like the characters that actually come from the game, not like Captain America or Billy Idol. None of those characters. We're looking for the signature Fortnite characters and bring your picture.
And no house affiliation. So this is going to be a pandemonium category right here with no house affiliation right here. Plus pot. So honestly,
and to add to that, we understand that, everybody like to go out here and just go to Amazon and get some shit. Oh Lord, and get some things. We want y'all to be creative with it. So when we say inspired by, if you pick one of those people, you don't have to be that exact person, but we have to see that inspiration came from that character. You know what I'm saying? So it allows us to see who you are. Get into your creative bag. I got a couple of people that's been reaching out, and I'm letting y'all know right now, it's people out there in these houses they're going and they getting their stuff made. So don't just come on there just looking any kind of way. This is the Ebony Ball.
And for those that know, with a pot, someone may go home with $10,000 this night, honestly. So just be prepared. $3,000, so be battle ready. Okay, $3,000 plus pot. Make sure that you bring the exclusive character to Fortnite, and make sure you have your picture reference, and most of all, make sure your interpretation is ballroom worthy. Okay, mini grands, best dress realness, $1,000. Fashion evolution, the game. Fashion styles and looks have evolved over the decades as menswear has always remained masculine depending on the decade. Tonight, we, quote unquote, only want to see the legendary schoolboys versus trans man versus butch queen everyday realness walkers in your most fashionable head to toe look from any decade to present. Legendary Statement and New Walker are only allowed to walk with a mandatory $5 fee. Sponsored by Legendary Ebony alumni Kwakwa and Mark Ebony. Kwakwa, do you want to take this one?
I got it. I appreciate it. First and foremost, the category, first, let me just give you a real quick thing about it. The category came up because a lot of people were stating that realness wasn't really a category. They didn't see it. They need to get rid of it. But the thing is that people don't take time. People don't take time to actually bring some type of, excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. I just happen to be on 8H. Thank you. People sometimes don't take time. They don't take time sometimes to just have a category that has something with it, that has a meaning, that has a like a theme or whatever. So me and my brother decided to come up with something. So it's a simple thing. Best dress, perfect example. Today they just announced that the Met Gala for 2025 is all about masculine, being masculine, black designers, black men designers. So we're not asking for any type of nothing extra. We just want you head to toe openness. Best in simple words, simple terms. Best dressed man. Best dressed man.
Tailored suits.
Yeah,
Tailored.
that's what I was getting ready to say,
Tailored
man.
suit, tailored suits, hat. Just looking your best. Excuse me. Could you show me the phone, please, sir? Oh wow, yeah. This is the worst time. Thank you. I got it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. Bye bye. My apologies. It's a simple thing, y'all. It's just head to toe openness. Best dressed. Any era from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. And if you're gonna come in the 70s, please come right, come untucked, because it's masculine. And the 70s, if you don't come untucked, you're gonna get chopped. Just come right, come looking the era, looking the part, and bringing your best.
$1,000.
$1,000 and a $5 pot.
Can I say something, Farquhar, in regards to that?
Go ahead.
So also for the head to toe openness, it is mandatory that everyone has to have on a hat, some glasses, and accessories for this category. Is mandatory because there was a lot of conversations, a lot of questions about, can I wear a mask on my head?
Wait, Derek, is that for the best dressed realness or for the head to toe openness?
No, because I was a part of helping them word the best dressed realness category, so that's why I'm expressing. So I'm just saying that people were contacting me, and I was referring them to Kwakwa and Mark. And they were asking questions about what should they have on their head, and I said it has to be a hat. It has to sit on top of your head. Because somebody said, well, I got a mask. And I was like, no, that's not head to toe openness. This is head to toe openness, fully accessorized.
Okay.
So I just wanted to make that clear. You have to have on a hat. You have to have some accessories. You have to be dressed just like a man, depending on whatever decade that you choose to utilize.
Present.
So a head to toe full look, everyone, when you watch this, a head to toe full look. Going into next right here, and I know Derek will take this. Fashion icon, $1,000. Head to toe openness labels, butch queen / trans men. Tonight will be the moment when you rectify what the term head to toe openness means. Totally done in one complete ensemble, fully accessorized with a vintage secret weapon that can be revealed during any battle. While you call out your designer pieces, you have to get 10s for only 5 pieces each by the time the items of your choice, which includes your hat and shoes. Your VSW 20 years plus item will not be included to be scored, but it is a bonus to get your head to toe ensemble. This category is honor of Patrick, Byron, Little B, Father Maurice, Striker Pose, Baltimore, Eddie, Rudell, Father Max, Queen Mother Kalani, the icons and legends of fashion in the House of Ebony, sponsored by the ballroom icon himself, Derek Prada Ebony.
So this category here is in honor of all those ebony fashionistas. Some are here today, some are alive today, some are no longer. So I'm honoring them as is a category that I hold dear to my heart. This is a label fashion category. This is about designer pieces. That you have to be you will initially be scored when you step on the runway, you have to be scored by your hat and your shoes first by the judges panel. You have to get 10s for 5 items before you get your full 10s. So your shoes and your hat get scored first, and 3 items of your choice have to be scored thereafter. Then you get fully scored for your total. Then you get scored for your total look. And why I did that was because there's a lot of times that I will see fashion categories, head to toe, or even best dress, and basically everything be looking nice, and then one thing just be off, but they still get 10. The shoes may be horrible, the hat may be horrible, the coat may be the worst, but everything else looks nice. So now you have to get scored for just 5 items before you get a full score. In terms of your secret weapon won't be scored, but your secret weapon is what's going to help you battle. Now, and there's been questions about secret weapons, and I said, if you're battling a bunch of people, if you have one secret weapon, that's fine, but you can have as many secret weapons as you like, long as they're vintage, long as they're 20 plus, and the secret weapon doesn't necessarily have to be, your vintage secret weapon doesn't have to be an item. As we were speaking before, a secret weapon could actually be a person, you know? It could be whatever you want, long as something 20 years plus that is fashion worthy and notable. That's the category. $1,000, one person. And so for every time battle, you have to present your secret weapon. Now, if you want to present your same secret weapon for each battle, that's fine. But if you want to produce a new secret weapon that's vintage 20 years plus, you can do that just as well. It's all up to you. However you want to reveal your secret weapon is up to you. Your secret weapon is scored, but that's what it is. It's just a weapon to help you get over. Because if both people are standing there and everybody's done and everybody got their 10s, what's going to have the judges say, okay, I see what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? This person really pulled something out of the bag. So that's really the category. It's a fashion label category. Everything has to be designer pieces only.
$1,000. All right, now round 1 categories, virgins. These are pretty self-explanatory. If anybody wants to give me some explanation, please let me know. Open to all new realness, male figure versus female figure. The gamer, bring it in a shirt of any game. It's pretty straightforward. Open to all new performance. Simon, create an effect only using the colors from the game Simon. Yellow, green, red, blue, and black from head to
Robert,
toe.
you using your charger?
No, but you better make sure I get right back.
Before you leave.
Open to all new face. Mirror, mirror. It suggested the ultimate form flattery's imitation. Tonight, you've been watching your favorite face assassin dominate the category. Recreating a look of your favorite face person. Show us why you're ready to step into the game. Open to all new runway. Hokey pokey. You put your right foot in and you put your left foot out. The hokey pokey was a game we played in grade school to teach us right from our left. Tonight, leave the antics to the big boys and give us a straight strut and show us what your runway is all about. So basically just bring it for that, correct?
I mean, you still got to be done and everything. You still got to look good, but we're trying to focus on, instead of all those tricks and spins and all this kind of stuff, who's going to put one foot in front of the other and a nasty walk and looking really like you know.
Round 2, the wonderful women. Team best dress. Rock, paper, scissors. In honoring of the 3 pioneering cis women of the iconic House of Ebony, bring us a team of 3. Grandma Shantae, Ebony is the rock, still here, still fabulous and always best dressed. Bring fashion, looks, style, and to be sure to wear the rocks on the fingers. Susan Ebony is the stone cold beauty that cuts like scissors. In either all leather or suede, we need a face girl to sit like Susan. And Shemeka is paper, because that woman was always in the finest of fashions. We need a woman in labels from head to toe, and do your research. So question for that category. They can pick which one they want to do, or is it 3 women you're looking for to walk together? Anybody? Mike?
I believe this was I thought Megan was handling this one. Is she on one?
Nope, she's not.
So it's team best. So you're looking for 3 ladies to walk this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It's all women.
Okay, all women 3. So in honor of the 3 pioneers. Okay, got you. So 3 women to walk this category, honoring the 3 different ladies and the 3 different looks. Okay, women's face, Princess Peach. Bowser is at it again. Princess Peach has been nabbed, and Mario is going to rise to save her. Give us your interpretation of Princess Peach and make sure she's a face worth saving. Round 3, beautiful femme queens and drags. Big girl trilogy, face, body, and realness. Strawberry shortcake is in the Big Apple. As a strawberry shortcake model, you've been asked to do a calendar spread for Voluptuous Vixen magazine. The look is up to you. However, like the Big Apple, it must be bold, striking, and appealing. Face, body, and realness. That's just one trophy, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
GNC face, Ange the Airbender. Ange, the last avatar, was a wise younger airbender that understood the balance between masculinity and the femininity and the feminine. Come serving Carter, embodying an airbender. Femme Queen face, $1,000. Survivor, Fountain of Youth. Beauty fades or does it? As a face goddess, you have captivated a timeless element that stands the test of time. Shipwreck with your counterparts. Your quest is to bring a look that exudes your interpretation of the ultimate fountain of youth. So, what exactly are you guys looking for? $1,000.
We're looking for beauty that's not that transcends time. And it could be a senior face goddess. It could be a new face goddess. And we're looking for just that raw beauty that has been, like it was said, stranded. It was a castaway.
Okay.
And
$1,000. One trophy, $1,000. Drag's face, RuPaul's Drag Race Superstar. In 2021, RuPaul took his empire even further by releasing a game based on his hit TV show. Tonight, recreate your favorite look from any episode of Drag Face with a printed picture and sell face, and more face. Female figure glitz and glam, pretty princess. This classic game allowed you to become a princess in this jewelry dress-up game. And a look from the 80s, think stones, beads, sequins, and feathers. Give us your show-stopping look. What exactly do you want to see for glitz and glam? Like, what is that? Is that what kind of category would you say? Is this a fashion category, a look category? What would you say?
Well, glitz and glam is, to me, is fashion. It's fashion. So, I'm sorry.
No, I was going on because I was going to say that too. It's definitely fashion, but it's also a look. It needs to glitter. It needs to shine from head to toe. Everything that you have on needs to be glistening and shining. A lot of the pageant girls and pageant boys like to play with glitz and glam, but remember, like an '80s look. Go back and research how they looked in the '80s. Now make it glitz and glam. So it's really a creative category also. Now don't just look like nothing. Make sure everything gets together, because just like with any other fashion category, they're going to be looking at the tailoring. Is it too big? Does it look sloppy? Does it? So you do what you do.
And don't forget the stones, beads, and sequins and feathers. Give us a show-stopping look.
Yes.
Drags, punk rock Barbie. Oh no, this is female figure realness. Female figure is Barbie World. The Barbie brand has been a global phenomenon for girls since 1959. Tonight, we pay homage to the doll that started it all. 5 trophies. Drags, punk rock Barbie, femme queens, classy and sassy Barbie, junior femme queens, Malibu Barbie, big girls, pageant Barbie, executive, career Barbie. Tayana, what are you thinking of when you want to see these girls as far as them bringing it like the Barbies? What do you want to see? Tayana?
I'm sorry, my phone was on mute. Now, okay, what was that question again, Caesar?
This is Barbie World, and it's broken down between drags, femme queens, junior femme queens, big girls, and executive.
And you said, how do I want them? What do I want to
It
see?
says we pay homage. Do you want them to bring a picture? Like, what would you want to see?
Yeah, I want them. I would love to see a
interpretation?
picture.
Or is
A
this their
picture.
interpretation?
A picture.
Okay.
A picture.
Broken down: drags, femme queen, junior femme queens, big girls, and executives. Round
Yeah.
4, fellas and players. Schoolboy, $1,000. Monopoly. Tonight you will roll the dice. Will you collect the money and go, or will you go straight to jail? Bring one of the board pieces to life for battles. Everyone gets a number. Roll the big dice, and whoever the dice number land on, battle. No house affiliation. So exactly, what do you guys want to see?
Schoolboy realness. I want you to bring to life. You could bring to life a street scene. You could bring the element, any piece of what you saw there, that you read there. You could bring that to life. Um, the bottom line is, you have to be real. In the accessories, the add-ons can get you past the first or second battle, but it's not. If you're not real, you're not going to win. So my suggestion is that everybody coming to walk this category, you can think outside the box, but you have to bring your A game. And this is realness for $1,000, Schoolboy. And throughout our history, Ebony has always been known for having some of the baddest schoolboys. From Lawrence, and we can go into the categories and the players that have walked that category under the name Ebony. So we're looking for you to bring those kids, bring in the tradition of those kids that walked under Ebony, to bring that to life.
No house affiliation, $1,000.
None.
Executive realness, $250. Monopoly. Mr. Monopoly is the mascot of the board game Monopoly. His real name is Milburn Pennybags, but he's more commonly known as Rich Uncle Pennybags, a portly old man with a mustache who wears a morning suit with a bow tie and top hat. Bring it as the iconic Monopoly man. Roll the dice and make sure your briefcase has the blueprint for success. $250. Bring it like the mascot. Pretty straightforward. $250. Butch Queen face, $500. Perfection. Eye, skin, nose, teeth, structure, and attitude. The timer is set. Can you get your tens in less than 10 seconds? Because it's perfection. A tailored look should complement, of course. Stars versus statements versus legends versus icons. 4 trophies, 1 for the cash. $500 in a tailored look.
Hey, Caesar, can I just back up one for that executive? Because I did get some questions about that. When we're telling you your briefcase should have you set up for success, executives out here in Ballroom, y'all know everybody that walk executive, and I'm going to leave it like that. So your briefcase, if you have a briefcase, it should have something in there that's going to set you up for success, and I'm going to leave it at that.
J-Rock said, you better have it in that briefcase. $250. Have it in there. $250. Okay, Butch Queen face again is $500. 4 trophies, 1 for the cash. Perfection. Thug Realness, $500. Madden NFL 2K 2024. Each team has a signature look and color, recognizable by any true football fan. Tonight, representing the state you live in, bring an NFL look to life. That is $500. Y'all know that's easy. Y'all from PA, we can bring the Steelers from New York Giants. That's pretty much easy. All right. Everyday realness, battleship. You just got drafted into the military. Bring it in the branch you were drafted to. The battle is on. Call out who you want. Explanatory again. Pretty boy realness, singled out. $500. Come dressed to impress. No all black. The look is up to you. So let's see who will be singled out. Don't forget your single rose. Sponsored by legendary New York father Dominic Ebony. $500. Not all black. Come dressed to impress. Don't forget your rose. $500. Easy. All right. Round 5. Distinguished Transmen. Transman runners, Hangman and Scrabble combined. This game consists of hidden letters to decode a message. Who don't you see? On a poster, bring us a blurred photo of the person you don't see. Scrabble their name throughout the poster. If someone guesses their name, immediately to the battle zone, y'all should go. This is gonna be a mess.
Okay, so let me just enhance that.
Mm-hmm.
2 sponsors came forward: Jeezy Ebony, and Dante Balenciaga and the DC Coalition decide to up the ante, and now that category is worth $1,000.
So now Transman Runners is $1,000. You must bring a poster, a blurb of the person you don't see. Who must now? Who? What about if someone guesses the name? So that means someone on the panel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then immediately to the battle zone, y'all should go. $1,000 now, sponsored by you said Dante Balenciaga and who?
And Jeezy Ebony
And Jeezy Ebony.
the DC Council.
The Capitol Council. Okay,
Yeah.
$1,000. All right, the ultimate transmit $1,000. Connect four. This game consists of connecting four of the same color in a series of rows. Showcase you are the ultimate transman using two colors of your choice. Must present all four: realness, face, sex siren, and fashion. $1,000. The ultimate transman. All men of trans experience. There is a couple of $1,000 categories here for you, so make sure you come out and walk this. The ultimate transman. Again, $1,000. Realness, face, sex siren, and fashion. Round 6, living unapologetically. GNC best dress. Tag your it. You've been hiding for way too long. You finally caught, and now the chase is on. In a jaw-dropping look, completely up to you, chase down the competition and show the world you don't need a gender to bust through. That's just pretty much bring it, right? I just want to make sure. Okay. Just make sure you're sitting best dressed. Round 7, rated mature. Iconic and legendary runway. Battle of the trench coats. 4 trophies. Male figures bring it like Inspector Gadget. Female figures bring it like Carmen Sandiego. Wait, I'm confused. It says,
Definitely fire.
oh, okay. So it's for the iconic male figures, iconic female figures is a trophy. Then for the legendary ones is the trophies. That's why it's 4. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Iconic and legendary runway. Male figures bring it like Inspector Gadget. Female figures like Carmen Sandiego. Iconic.
Caesar, for a second, I got a question. Everyone, especially Mike. There was a question about the Inspector Gadget. They just said, does it necessarily the trench coat has to be the color of Inspector Gadget, or does it just have to be a trench coat?
It has to be a trench coat.
Okay, that's what somebody wanted to know. Okay, no problem.
Iconic and legendary runway. Iconic and legendary performance. Where's Waldo, aka Waldo, is a British series of children's puzzle books created by English illustrator Martin Hanford. The books consist of a series of detailed double-page. Hold on, someone trying to come in. The book consists of a series of detailed double-page spread illustrations depicting dozens or more people doing a variety of amusing things at a given location. Readers are challenged to find Waldo and his girlfriend, Wenda, hidden throughout the pages. Male figures Waldo versus female figures Wendy. Oh, it's Wendy. $1,000 sponsored by the legend J-Rock and Junior Ebony. Male figures Waldo, female figures Wendy. $1,000, 4 trophies. What do you guys want to see?
Well, I know I'm going first. I got this question too. I'm not expecting y'all to be the actual Waldo. That's boring. I'm not expecting y'all to be the actual Wendy. That's boring. I want y'all to be inspired by them. We still need to see the colors, the stripes, stuff like that, but make it you. So when we look down that runway, we can separate what legend is what, you know what I'm saying? And if you bring it exactly like them, it needs to be spot on. I'm gonna say something spot on. And this is a legendary category. Man, Junior just decided we're gonna sponsor this, and this is gonna be one of them categories. I want to see y'all come from the back, get y'all tans, be the legend that you are. Show us why you're a legend. Okay,
$1,000. Anything you want to add to that, Junior?
I'm sorry. Basically, J-Rock said, just as long as you have some type of stripes, think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? Even if you did 2 separate colors, but the stripe effect is what we're really just looking for. But like we said, think outside the box, anything. Be your own person. Where's whoever your name is instead of Waldo.
$1,000. Legendary performance, 4 trophies. Iconic and legendary team realness. Wheel of Fortune. Now is your time to solve the puzzle. Dress like either Pat or Vanna. Come battle down at the king or queen or of realness. Know your consonants and always be ready to buy a vow. 2 trophies, any combination. Anybody want to elaborate on that for Pat and Vanna?
Okay.
No elaboration.
J-Rock.
Basically, just like all the other categories, like I said, we're not looking for you to look exactly like Pat and Vanna White, but y'all must be real. The most important thing is y'all must be real, compliment each other and stuff like that. Y'all the king and queen of realness. So, I thought it was basically self-explanatory. So,
Okay. Round 8, rated E for everyone. Sneaker versus sneaker, the old shoe game, $300. As the saying goes, there was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. The battle of the timeless vintage sneaker. Take a sneaker from any era and give it a modern day twist. A label isn't a must, however, creativity is key. Be ready to show proof of how the shoe looked in its original state. Male figure versus female figure, 2 trophies, again, $300. So when you say that, do you guys want to see a sketch, a picture? Like, what do you want to see to show the reference for that?
look,
It would have to be a picture of the shoe prior for that, and them showing the shoe as the shoe what the shoe looks now on their feet.
Before and after picture, basically.
Yeah.
$300. 2 trophies, male figure, female figure. Open to all runway, Dungeons and Dragons, $1,000. Dungeons and Dragons is a fantasy role-playing game exploring fantasy worlds as you embark on epic quests. Tonight, create an inspired look from any character in the game. Don't forget your props. Tall versus small versus big versus femme queens versus drags, American versus women. 7 trophies, $1,000.
now
Dungeons and Dragons. Do your research.
okay, because I had someone come up to me about this and they was like, why Dungeons and Dragons? And I'm like, why not? Do you know as much stuff is in Dungeons and Dragons? You can really play with that. Now, I want y'all to take it. Now, you can come out there like you're going to Comic-Con if you want. That's going to be on the judges if they like it. But this is Ballroom. You can take anything from that game and
Make it
really
fashion.
play with that.
Yeah, you could definitely make that fashion. That right there. There's so many things you could draw from that game period. $1,000, 7 trophies. Open to all body, American Gladiators was a hit game show. Was American Gladiators was a hit game show that tested average competitors' physical prowess against the show's own champion gladiators, armed with physiques that would bring the gods to their knees and flair that set them uniquely apart from the rest. Styled as your own gladiator persona, bring us a body that will leave all challengers looking just average. Male figures, models versus muscular versus femme queen models versus luscious versus women versus trans man versus legendary versus iconic. 8 trophies. Basically, bring your own gladiator persona, your own interpretation, right?
Your own interpretation of American Gladiators, because I don't want y'all coming out there looking like Britney Spears and all them in that Pepsi commercial. That's a gladiator. I need y'all to be American Gladiators. But
the
now,
TV show.
You know,
yes, a lot of the stuff that we were trying to think that you can watch. If you go back, you can YouTube the show and see how it is. It doesn't be exact, but yeah, like looking, just do the research and just make it your own. It's so your own sense of style, your sense of flair, and just really what your aesthetic is to complement your physique.
Open to all sex siren, Pictionary. Picture me fully clothed. Am I sexy to you? If I could only open my shirt, would that move you? Tonight, let's see how sexy you are fully clothed. The only way you can remove any garments is by advancing to the next battle. As you accept grand prize, you should still have clothes on. Catboy versus junior versus senior versus femme queen versus women versus trans men versus legend versus iconic. 8 trophies. Male figures 250, female figures 250. Then the winners battle for an additional 250. Fully clothed. Fully clothed. Open to all bizarre operation, $250. Bring it in a look showcasing bones, blood, muscles, and medical tools. I already know bizarre people, they're gonna think way outside the box with this. So
Baby,
showcase
on.
showcasing bones, blood, muscles, and medical tools, $250. Old way versus new way. Twister. This fun family game consists of popping, locking, and spinning on colors. Tonight, in a solid color shirt representing one of the colors of the Twister game, come prepared to make a moment. And last but definitely not least, commentator versus commentator, $250. Words with friends. J-Rock will give you the word, and you must use it in a chant that will make the people want to dance. No plagiarism. Be original. Original chants, your own, no one else's. No, not a MC Deborah chant, not a Jack chant, not a J Rock, not a Kevin Jay-Z. Your own personal chant in cadence. I mean, that's straightforward. Be original. You got time to do it.
Okay,
And those are the categories. So let's now go into comments and concerns from all of you.
Okay, I just want to go back on the Transman Realness. It was a mistake I had made. We upgraded the Ultimate Transman to 1,000. That's the ones that's sponsored by Jeezy and Dante Balenciaga. But the Transman Realness, Hangman, and Scrabble combined, that is $400.
All right, y'all heard him. Yeah, I'm good.
That's 400.
All right. Transman Realness is $400. It is $400. Transman Ultimate is 1,000. But for those that watch this, if you would like to put the additional $600 to make it $1,000, please contact any of these leaders and let's make it happen.
Okay, sound like a plan.
But like Cecil said in the beginning, oh, go ahead.
What happened?
But like Cecil said in the beginning, it's still a nice category, $400, a nice category, $1,000. We're trying to get our brothers out there, you know what I'm saying? Put something there for them. So it's a lot of y'all out there that I know can turn those two categories.
Most definitely. Okay, so questions, comments and concerns. What are some rules that you have for the night? What are some precautions and things you would like to let the community know before they come out?
Well, let me go first, and then I know Uncle Mike can end there because he's got a lot of things and he's more of the logistics of it. But let me just say that the House of Ebony understands the last ball fully. We was pissed off ourselves, and there are some Ebonies that will tell you they gagged themselves because they got there at a certain time. Please, people, understand that Ballroom is mainstream. Let's stop that complaint. We already here. And when I say mainstream, the House of Ebony Ball had more spectators there on time in the building than we had actual ballroom walkers. So that's why Ballroom was outside, and the people that seen that the House of Ebony is having a ball. These are spectators from all the way back to the 80s coming out to just see this ball. What am I saying to you all? Get there on time. Because even though Amazura is a big place, Ballroom is even more mainstream than it was when we had our last Ebony Ball. People are going to be getting there. It is a very, everybody's been talking about it. It's all throughout New York. Pop's got friends calling him from the past, telling them that we're going to be at this ball. You know what I'm saying? So do not gag thinking that Amazura is going to be big enough and get there so late till you're standing outside because there's more spectators inside than it is people actually walking the ball. So get there.
And at this point, it's kind of late coming fashionably late, to be honest with you. Let's just be honest. This is why a lot of balls don't end because the people, let's be honest, the promoters be there ready to go with the money, with everything to go and waiting on the people and then giving the people the opportunities. And they get there when they get there and they're upset. So this is a house ball. It's a highly anticipated ball. It's going to be a highly attended ball. Be on time. Anticipate a line, but everything can be flowing if you get there early enough.
I know there was some people had concerns about security and things of that nature. We we'll make sure that your safety is at our utmost priority. Number one, we have hired additional security to man the floor, to also assist in the front, the acceptance of people coming into the building, and also to cover all exits. We have also notified the police department. Police department will be on notice. We are not anticipating any to happen. Our Ebony balls have always been safe. But, in the climate that we're in right now, sometimes we have to, address certain situations that may come up. Our patrons, our customers, our fellow ballroom walkers are our priority, and we want to make sure that everybody is accommodated and everybody's safe. So that will be taking priority that night. We ask that you be patient with us because, getting into the building, everyone will be searched. And we will bring you in, and you will have one of the best times of your life, guaranteed. We have two DJs, two celebrity DJs that will be playing the music for you. We have DJ Lucky and the icon DJ Mike Q will be playing for you that night. We also will have an assortment of MCs that will be on the mic that night. Jack, of course, Jack Mizrahi. We also have our commentators as well. Snooky West will be on the mic. We'll have Norman Ebony. We'll also have Mook Ebony. And of course, without question, J-Rock Ebony will be on the mic that night, making sure that the crowd is moved, that the patrons, the competitors on the floor are moved. And it's going to be a hot night. I'm looking forward to it. And of course, the screens will be up all over the place, and additional screens will be added to make sure that from every vantage point, you'll be able to see everything.
Thank you, Mike. Anyone else have anything to add? Of course.
I just want to just make sure I just get this clear. Our category is not a label category. We don't care what you're looking like. It's a creative concept. We want to make sure that you look right, you look masculine, you look the era, and just have fun, be creative, and have a good time. That's about it. All you come and telling us that, this is Gucci or whatever it may be, we don't care. We're looking at the look. If it's a fashion look and it looks good, you're pushing through. So looking forward to seeing everybody there.
Hey, Mike. Do you have you put out a table setting of where everyone is sitting, every table that has been bought? Has that been put out already?
Yes.
Okay. So every house knows.
The seating chart has already been posted, and everybody knows where their seating is. Also, to just piggyback on to talk about the judges just for a second, there are 3 segments. So each segment will be headed by a grand prize category. Also, there'll be a segment of Grand March that will go on during that category. During that segment. And the judges panel will be aligned. I believe at this time we have 9 judges per segment. And behind the judges panel, we'll have a senior panel, which will be the Ebony panel, which consists of 3 Ebony judges, whether it be for fashion, whether it be for realness, or whether it be for performance. But there will be 3 senior members of the House of Ebony who will sit behind the judges panel just to make sure that the judges are paying attention to the sheets that are in front of them. Because we find that sometimes when you walk balls, judges tend to just vote for their house or vote for their girlfriend, and their girlfriend or their house member is actually not bringing it the way they should be brought. It will be imperative that these boxes are checked. Otherwise, that individual will be chopped. And if that judge isn't picking up on it, that judge can be overridden by the Ebony judge. And that is how we're going to run this. So that it is fair. Nobody walks away saying that this person shouldn't have won this category because X, Y, and Z. Because if that person walks up there on that runway and they aren't the category, or if they ask you to come up in plaid and you came up in just stripes and that was it, then you were to be chopped. I don't care if you are an icon, you are to be chopped.
So basically follow the categories to a T.
Exactly. And if you have any concerns or you are I've been answering phone calls all last week and this week. If you have any doubt or you're confused, pick up the phone and call or hit me up on Facebook or hit any of the other Ebonies you see up here on Facebook, and they'll make sure that you get the information that's needed. And so therefore you don't go up there and invest money into a category and you get up there and you get chopped because you were told or you didn't get something right.
So before we part, the next live we will be doing, we'll be taking questions from everyone that may have additional questions leading up into the ball. We will let you guys know the date, and I'll be promoting it on my YouTube and other platforms. This will be released tomorrow, and I would like to also close with two things. First thing is, for those, this is right after the election. Please, everyone, this is an important election. They say all elections are important, but this one is a little bit more important than most. Please get out there and vote. You may not feel your vote matters, but it does. So please, everyone that has the capacity and the ability to vote, get out there and vote. Make sure you are registered. I know a lot of places, we're close to the deadlines are past it, but please make sure you get out there and vote wherever you are. And yes, and hopefully we'll have even something else more to celebrate the night of the Ebony Ball as well.
Yes.
So
That
let's
part.
hope.
That part.
Okay, well, first off, to everybody in the community, please come out and have a great time. Come in peace, come in fun, come in a celebratory manner. This is an iconic house. So let's all come out and show out and have a good time, make great moments. Let's have, I apologize. Let's make good moments. Let's come with that great energy. Come, picture ready, video ready, all of the things, this is a
Right.
House of Ebony Ball. My house already is coming in an ebony dress code, so it's going to be nice. And yeah, so make sure you guys come out. Any closing words from anyone?
Hey,
That's
hey, Mike.
Do Pops Roy got something to say?
Who, me?
Because do my Pops Roy got say anything to say?
No, I'm just hoping everybody come there to have a good time, and we don't have any problems there, please, because
You know,
We're not even going to bring that energy. We're not even going to bring that energy into the universe. It's not even.
we don't want that. Yeah,
Life is too short. Everybody come out
we
to
come
have
there
a
to
great
have a
old
good
time.
time and have fun, and we don't need no ignorance, right? So yeah, let's let everybody be peaceful and have a good.
All
Hope
right,
to see
thank you.
everybody there.
Mike. Can I say that? Hey, Mike, it was something that you had said and that was very important for everybody that's on here, and also for them to spread to the members in their chapters. What time that we need to be there before Ebony is not allowed to even get in? They have to pay. You want us there, but before 6 o'clock?
I want that. I want everyone in there between but the cutoff is 7 p.m. for all Ebonies. 7 p.m.
The cutoff is 7 p.m. for all Ebonies.
Because we are starting at 7, and I'm not going to have people at the door trying to check guest lists and the whole nine.
Sorry, Uncle Mike, 6:45.
Okay, Tayana says 6:45. So,
Right. If you start in Grand March at 7, you start 6:45. So between so the doors open for us at 4 o'clock. So they really got 3 hours to get in there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Now y'all know y'all trying it. You're supposed to tell the people at 2 o'clock.
And this is where I'm at with it. It's just that I want everybody to understand something. And this is for all of Ballroom. New York is a very busy city, and no matter it's so hard to get around New York. I don't care how many subways, I don't care how many buses, I don't care how many Ubers.
Especially on the weekend.
Right. On the weekend, you will be waiting 30 to 40 minutes for Uber. And once you get in that Uber is going to take you by what the GPS says, and sometimes you will sit in traffic. Right. So when you get to that ball, you have to take all that into consideration, and then the line that's going to be outside. So if you know you're supposed to be there by a certain time, give yourself that extra time needed. It is so silly when I see people coming to New York and they know the ball starts at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock, and they start getting ready at 8 o'clock.
And then don't forget it's Veterans Holiday.
Right, and it's Veterans Holiday. And then when they get there, it's 10 o'clock. Their category has already been called, and then they have an attitude.
Be on time. Let's be respectful. Let's be on time. I think that that needs to just be a common thread in Ballroom now, to be on time, to be honest.
Or don't matter. Another thing, because people got a habit of sitting around texting each other saying did LSS start yet and all that and everything. And honestly, understand when you got a house of any magnitude that a crowd is going to be there, that means the ball is going to start decently on time. Okay, and then also because you opened up with a statement season, I want to really say this. In my history of being a part of the House of Ebony and before 2017, when the ball couldn't finish and everybody couldn't get in, that's the first time anything in Ebony history ever happened. And all the precautions is made this time where something like that could never happen.
Be on time. All right. Thank you, everyone. It was an honor, a privilege. Cannot wait. I personally cannot wait. And I know a lot of people out there can't wait. And yeah, I'm going to post this with the link and make sure that you guys share it when it's posted.
All right.
Thank you, everyone.
Take care, everybody. See you soon. All right.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.